What's up, guys? So for today's video, let's just get straight to the point. We can clearly see the SPY is trading in a falling wedge. As we got closer to this level of support, we start capitulating down to 381. We broke below 382. That was a perfect opportunity to go long. We were right next to support on the falling wedge. This is a very, very bullish pattern. The odds of us bouncing off of that support, making into basically breaking out of this, very, very high as we got closer to that level. On top of that, 380 is basically the lower range of this. It's basically the lower level of support for this range. So we had confluence not only with the lower level of this falling wedge pattern, but also we got very close to 380. 380 was a very nice horizontal level of support as well for the range. That's completely fine. All eyes are going to be on tomorrow, right? Tomorrow, obviously at 2 o'clock, we're going to get whether or not we're going to get 75 basis point hike or 100 basis point hike. So essentially, to get a breakout to the upside, the SPY very simply just needs to hold and break above 383. But the main thing is that if this pattern starts falling, that is very, very bearish. So the level that we need to watch for tomorrow is basically 379.50. If we can break below and start to capitulate, we can start to capitulate below 379. But so far what we see is this is a very, very bullish pattern that should be bouncing. But again, it all really just depends on what happens tomorrow. The bonds can be a bit forward looking here though, because the bonds are breaking down below support very, very clearly, right? So we have to be cognizant of that. Obviously, there was also a spike in the VIX. Also, the dollar is starting to show strength, and it's about to potentially close above these wicks that we see up here. So obviously, when the bonds are doing badly and when the dollar is strong, that signifies that there is weakness either going to happen in the SPY, or we already see weakness. But it's definitely not a good sign that the bonds are making new lows while the SPY is still holding these levels here. All right, so that's one of the main issues that we see right now. But it's going to be very, very easy to trade. It's going to be very, very easy to trade if we start breaking below 379.50, because if we do, then there's a very high likelihood we're going to really, really capitulate tomorrow down to like 376, 377 very, very easily. So the moves tomorrow in either direction, 383 to the upside or 379.50 to the downside, are basically going to be pretty amazing. I can't wait. It's going to be really fun. We're going to be trading in the morning. Obviously in the morning, the markets are probably going to be very, very choppy. Similar to today, it was very range bound, choppy price action. IV is also going to be very, very high. So just be careful in terms of your day trading tomorrow. And then obviously after we get the news at 2 o'clock, 2:30, Fed Powell speaks. So a lot can change. We can start looking very, very bearish at 2 o'clock as soon as he starts speaking. And then once we get to the question and answer segment, if there is one, it can just rip right back up to the upside. But those are the two levels that you need to be cognizant of for the SPY and according to this pattern. All right. And then on Friday, just to really, really mess with people, he's speaking again. So it's going to be a really interesting week. Tomorrow, things are going to get very, very interesting. So yeah, there's that for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed today's live. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Make sure you guys comment, like, do all that good stuff. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you.